What's going on, guys? This is me, TheChrisPhoenix here. And, as you guys know, Vengeance just went off the air. And, itself was actually, the pay-per-view was a good pay-per-view, I thought. To me, it was entertaining. Some people say, oh, it's kind of boring a little bit, and I can understand why you say that. But to me, it did what it needed to do. It built up, and it kind of itself promoted itself into Survivor Series. So to me, that did pretty good in itself. And it started off kind of slow, then just later on, it picked up. And I'll tell you what. But anyway, either that or you're watching the huge blow-up between the Saints and the Colts. And that's a great idea. So anyway, first match we had ZigZag, Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger versus Airboom, Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston for the tag titles. And the match itself actually surprisingly went pretty long. It was about 15 minutes long. And they got a good amount of time. By the way, the Colts and the Saints game 62-7. Ooh. But, you know, the match was good, and some people may say, oh, this match went a little bit too long, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, to me, again, it did what it needed to do. It was good, and there was a lot of good spots, actually, and I like the teamwork, and I know this might sound cheesy, but I like the attire. You know, ZigZag, they matched. They had the whole American attire. Airboom, it was like black, red, and white, but Airboom, basically, Kofi Kingston's Trouble in Paradise to Dolph Ziggler. Evan Bourne does the, you know, Airborne. 1, 2, 3, the winners, and still tag team champions. Airboom. Then literally right after the match is over. Oh, radio, carry everything you know. Woo, woo, woo. You know it, bro. That's right. Zack Ryder came down because Dolph Ziggler had a match right then and there defending his United States Championship. And surprisingly, Airboom was like freaking outside of the ring. I was just like, what the hell? But, you know, they looked like lumberjacks at first, but the match itself was, you know, surprisingly long. I thought it was going to be like a quick match, like, okay, Zack Ryder's going to win it right then and there, woo, or something, but, you know, Dolph Ziggler, the match went about 8 minutes, so, you know, Airboom, they got ejected out of the match because they brought, you know, Dolph Ziggler back in the ring. Then Vicky got kind of involved, then Jack Swagger tried to get the leg of Zack Ryder kicked him. And then, I don't know why they did this, because they're in San Antonio. Dolph Ziggler basically hits a super kick, or you could say sweet chin music, right in the freaking face of Zack Ryder. Boom, knocked out, 1, 2, 3, your winner, and still United States Champion, Dolph Ziggler. Then we had the Divas match, Eve Torres versus Beth Phoenix. Now, Eve Torres, I don't know what's up with their theme song. Jesus, good to me, she's got everything I want to. It's like some freaking club version of her theme song. Like, I know before it sounded like a cheap version of Usher. Now it's like, Jesus, good to me. It's like, alrighty there. So yeah, Eve versus Beth, and surprisingly, you know, Eve didn't have Kelly in her corner, and Beth didn't have Natalia in the corner. I was surprised by that. But it was a decent Divas match. It was good actually, good Divas match I thought, and it got, you know, a lot of time, surprisingly too. So, in some good spots, you know, Eve Torres, she was trying to do like this tarantula type of deal against the ropes. And then, you know, finally Beth hits the glam slam. 1, 2, 3, you win her. And still, Divas champion, Beth Phoenix, excuse me. Beth Phoenix. So then we had, you know, we had Sheamus versus Christian. And honestly, this was, again, a good match. You know, I honestly like this match a little bit better than the match at Hell in a Cell. I don't know why. But this was a good match. You know, obviously we all know, you know, Christian, you know, a lot of people say, oh, Christian needs this win, Christian needs to win, you know, but Sheamus is getting this push and stuff, and blah, yada, yada. And, you know, Christian's about to hit the spear on Sheamus, and bam! Right in the freaking face. Christian gets a brogue kick from Sheamus. 1, 2, 3, and Sheamus wins. So yeah, Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior fella, the former WWE champion fella. In Ireland, we traded potatoes for your head. But anyway. So then we had the tag match between CM Punk and Triple H versus The Miz and R-Truth. And I was surprised. I actually thought this match was going to be the main event. No, it's right in the middle of the pay-per-view. I was like, wow. But, so this match itself was okay. It was alright. I honestly thought this match would have been better, but I thought, to me, it was okay. It was alright. You know, at one point, CM Punk and Triple H are like holding the ropes. They're doing like a figure 4 type of deal, and R-Truth's trying to intervene, whatever. But the referee's distracted. I'm thinking to myself, okay, these guys are the freaking faces. Why are they cheating right here or something? But anyway, didn't make much sense. So yeah. And then cluster starts happening. And when I mean a cluster, I mean cluster starts happening. I know I repeated myself. So, then, Miz R-Truth, they start attacking CM Punk, Triple H, yada yada yada. And then Triple H is on the outside with R-Truth. He's beating him up. Out comes out of nowhere Kevin Nash. Boom! Punch in the face. Freaking Triple H is knocked out. Then you had R-Truth running back, and CM Punk looks like he's about to, get ready for the kill, basically, on Miz. And then comes R-Truth, and the Miz does the Skull Crusher finale. R-Truth, I don't know what he's doing. And then, Miz and R-Truth do pick up the victory. Awesome Truth wins. Then, after the match, Kevin Nash brings Triple H into the ring, hits the jackknife powerbomb, and Triple H is laid out, knocked out in the middle of the ring. So, again, the build-up. And people, tomorrow night on Raw, freaking Triple H is going to be like, did you bring Kevin Nash to bait? No, I had nothing to do with that. Or should I say, Triple H had nothing to do with that with Kevin Nash coming out of the ring. I had to take myself 5 times in order to do it, but Triple H is better than that. Anyway, and we had Randy Orton versus the Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes in a non-title match. This was a good match. I didn't expect, last from this match. At one point, I thought Cody Rhodes had this. I was like, Cody Rhodes, you just won. Because Cody Rhodes hits the freaking crossroads, and I was thinking, yeah, no way, Randy Orton loses again? No, Randy Orton kicked out. But still, it was a good match, for what it was. Randy Orton hits the RKO out of nowhere. Rhodes, the story, 1, 2, 3, Randy Orton wins. So, it makes me think to myself, okay, does Randy Orton going to challenge Cody Rhodes for IC title down the road? Who knows? But then we had the Big Show versus Mark Henry for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know what to say if this match was better than the one at Money in the Bank. At first, it didn't look like it, but then close to the end, it kind of did. So I guess you could say it was better than the Money in the Bank match. It was two big guys. Mark Henry, being the heel he is, he just gets out of the ring, walks with the title, thinking, okay, I don't need to deal with this. Then bam, the Big Show sneaks out of nowhere and starts attacking him. And then at one point, and I know people are going to criticize this part right here. And even though Mark Henry with the World's Strongest Slam and Big Show kicked out, I thought to myself, how is this match going to end? You know how it ends? Big Show and Mark Henry get up on the top rope. Everyone's going to be talking about this. Think of that flashback of 2003 SmackDown when Brock Lesnar and the Big Show. Remember when they did the suplex off and the rim broke? Same thing here, except for instead of Brock Lesnar, it's Mark Henry and the Big Show, like two over 400 or 500 pound guys smashing down the ring, and the ring freaking breaks. The crowd in San Antonio, they loved it. They freaking went insane. Like, they're just like, The match ended in no contest. Both these guys just, had to leave from paramedics. Joey Unitas came out again. Yeah, he did, and Teddy Long, but, no contest. So, again, Mark Henry's still the world champion, so I guess it did what it needed to do. And last but not least, the WWE Championship match, main event, the last man standing match, Alberto versus John Cena. And it was kind of interesting to see how these guys were going to fight each other. And of course, as last man standing, you'd think, okay, they're not going to fight each other outside the ring. But still, the ring's still freaking broken. And they did fight a little bit in the ring, and John Cena has new gear. He's like black, red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue, and black. There you go. It's like something hate. What was it? Don't fight the hate. It was something like that. But anyway, I like his new attire, believe it or not. It's better than what he's had last times, but the match itself was good. This was good. I loved this match. This was a really good match. A lot of good spots. They used the stairs. They used the Spanish announce table. They always use Spanish announce table, it seems like. They used the backstage area. They used the interview area backstage. They used the the little V for vengeance, on the stage. They used that. It was just, they were using a lot of stuff here that I really enjoyed, and I thought it was really cool to see. But it looked like at one point, Del Rio's climbing up on the V. He gets thrown down right through the table, and I'm thinking, oh god, Cena's gonna win like that. And then Del Rio's pinning all through the interview area, the little, I don't know what's that called, little freaking, I guess you could say little ladders looking things, like to stand stuff up, throwing on him, whatever, and it was just really intense. And John Cena finally gets the steel steps. He climbs on them with Del Rio, puts him the attitude adjustment right through the table. Cena goes back in the ring, and here comes Miz and Awesome Truth. Miz and Truth start beating up on John Cena. You know, just go across the finale, whatever. And then it looked like, okay, that's how Del Rio's going to win. But no, John Cena gets up. Then Del Rio grabs the WWE title, whacks him on the freaking noggin of John Cena. Then Del Rio comes out near the freaking ramp, whatever. He's trying to get held up on the side. And next thing you know, your winner and still WWE champion, Alberto Del Rio. So Alberto Del Rio did keep the WWE championship in the last minute standing there. So, you know, you could say he won. Oh, well, he won it because of Miz and Awesome Truth. But, you know, he did use the WWE title, and it was, you know, kind of no disqualifications after it. But you know what John Cena's going to say? You never pinned me to be WWE champion, you know. But, you know. So, anyway, that was my review right there. Honestly, like I said, Vengeance itself, I thought was a pretty good pay-per-view. And it's pretty decent, so I like to enjoy it. And also, quick shout out to Miz the Champ. The link down in the description box. Check him out if you haven't. Anyways, that's it for me.